Hi, thank you for tuning into the vlog where I'm going to be showing you how to use this fantastic die here. This is the Doodle Christmas die to up your Christmas wrapping game. So stick around to the end of the live where I'm going to be giving a discount code which is applicable on some of the items on the Sizzix websites. So I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start with a simple embellishment that is going to go on top of your wrapped gift. So I've wrapped a gift earlier just in plain red Christmassy coloured paper which matches one of the colours from our festive colour set. But before I go into that, I'm going to apply a bit of ink just to this circle which I've cut with a circle framelit. Now the ink here is one of Tim Holt's fantastic distress inks. This is Stormy Sky, but you can choose pretty much any blue, but I've gone with a more kind of wintry cold blue. So what I'm doing is I'm going to come in from the top. I'm creating a scene now, which is something that I love to do. I love my compositions. As a lot of people know, much of my inspiration comes from my primary school teaching days when I used to see those lovely illustrations in the children's books. See the simplicity of the images and the stories that they tell, and I just loved them. So I'm only coming halfway down because I want to give the illusion of a stormy sky with some snow and a snowy horizon. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take a distress spray bottle just with some water, give it one spray, and then I'll leave that because we can already see what's happening. If we just have a zoom in there, you can see how the ink has now been manipulated by the water droplets and it's creating a snowy effect. Now, I get to use this fantastic die. This is such a lovely, illustrative, festive die. I really love it. This is Doodle Christmas by Olivia Rose, and what a die set it is. So I've taken this lovely bear element here. I'm just going to put it together while this just dries up. So you see, you get the bear element. Now, the perfect brown for this bear just so happened to be in the tan colour of our texture roll. Now this texture roll is really cool stuff. There's a tiny bit more dimension to it and structure than the cardstock. So, but that's not the only USP. One of the brilliant things about it is that extra colour that we haven't got anywhere else. So I will apply some express glue to the back here and just a tiny bit on the sleeves. This is where that precision nozzle does come in handy, so we can get to all those detailed areas. Oh, and let me just position this correctly, and there we are. But I want to add this white collar because I want to give a little bit of contrast between the bear's jumper and his fur, like so. So I'm not even using all of the elements from this set. You can see that I've used the bear element, I've used his rosy cheeks and nose, and the jumper. But there's also a hat element, there's the little booties that come with the bear there, and it gives you a lot of choice to work from, but I want to keep this simple. Now, I shall attach a little bit of my foam tape to the back of the bear because I want this to stick out, and now I can start to build up my scene. So just here, where the snow is meeting the sky, I'm going to cover with just one of the tree elements. You get two different tree elements in this set, which is always great. for making a lively composition, different shapes of trees are always a win. And here we go, layering up this scene. So we've got a nice bear on a snowy background, standing in the snow in front of a tree. And just look at how many different elements you get with this set. All of them really lovely and illustrative. I also have created another one with the Father Christmas element from here, just on a circle framelit background again. Kept it simple this time, and again, I haven't used those details that you get in there, the rosy cheeks and the nose, because I wanted to keep it simple. Now look how this looks on top of my gift. If I just add a little bit of foam tape, I'll peel that off and put it on my present, and voila, look at how that has finished off that gift. Who would not like to open this gift up on Christmas morning or whatever kind of festive holiday you are celebrating, and keep this? Oh, for instance, Pete's birthday.
Yay!
Which I was just reminded of. Do you know what? I'm going to get Pete a birthday present this year, because he always goes without. So the second thing I wanted to show from this set also, and I'll just move these parts out of the way. In fact, first, I'm going to bring on my trusty Big Shot machine, and I've taken the snowflake elements from this set. Now I'm not going to use them as die cut pieces. I am going to use them as a stencil. I know what you might be thinking is that there are 2 snowflakes on here, so how am I going to stencil them? Well, just wait and see. So here is my stencil. I'm going to choose which of these snowflakes I want to use, and I'm going to go for this top one to me, or bottom for you. I'm going to take some of my maker's tape. I'm just going to mask off that other snowflake, like so. So when I'm stenciling, I don't need to worry about getting that snowflake in. So now I've got this lovely little stencil, and I can use that to create my own patterned paper. Now don't get all excited thinking I'm going to be using these glitters and embossing folders and lovely festive elements here. I'm just using these at the moment to hold down the plain white wrapping paper. Now I have chosen to use some gold creamy acrylic because I absolutely love this stuff, and especially around the festive season. I'm going to apply a little bit to here. I'm going to take my natural sponge, or artist sponge as some people call it, and just dab it to thin it out. And now I can use it. If I keep the stencil film in the same place, make sure I'm dabbing straight down and creating a lovely pattern. Now I can do this all around, and I could fill this whole sheet as much or as little as I like to create a pattern repeat and make my own wrapping paper. And how about that for the extra love and care in a gift, creating your own wrapping paper? And once you're finished, I'm going to show you one I created earlier just with a few different colours here. It might look something like this. And if I were to add on my Santa element from earlier, when I used the Doodle Christmas set, it would look like this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some really good tips on upping your game with wrapping this Christmas. As mentioned, my discount code is Josh20. That's Josh20, all one word, and you can use that on the Sizzix website. So if you are in the UK, that's sizzix.co.uk, and if you're in the US, that is sizzix.com. So just make sure you check out the terms and conditions and have fun. So I'll see you next time.